What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. At one point, Young Thug wanted to not release any music in 2018 in order to honor his deaf brother. The move itself felt a little bit weird, but it made sense. However, I'm glad that he's changed his tune because I feel like if you want to, honor your deaf brother, it's better if you put out music and have this awareness with it. So Young Thug released a new EP titled Hear No Evil, pretty much surprise 3-track EP, and the official video for Anybody, a record that features Nicki Minaj, is a sign video. So throughout the whole video, it's this young kid doing all the signs for all the lyrics, and I think that idea is really cool. I don't know if Thug's plan for the rest of the year is to continue spreading awareness to this, or if he is just using this as like a little pit stop between his next full-length project or not. But I do commend him for doing that. Like I said, I think this way is going to have a much bigger impact than if he were to not release any music this year. The video itself, last time I checked, had over 500,000 views, and that was just in the first day. I wouldn't be surprised if it's over 1 million by now. So let's get into discussing this EP. It's going to be a real short review. I feel like this EP is like if you go to the store and get a small bag of chips, the 99-cent ones or however much they cost now due to inflation, and there's like more than 50% air. That's exactly what you get with this. It's like you're going to be somewhat satisfied because you got some chips, you're appreciative of it, but it's not necessarily enough to fill you up. Now, let me talk about my favorite song from the EP. It's titled Up and features Lil Uzi Vert. Southside on the track, yeah. I'm gonna be honest, when I listen to this song, I hear the lyrics clearly, but there's nothing that really jumps out at me. I think the reason why I like this record is a combination of the hook, the beat, and just the overall vibe. It's one of those records that you can enjoy without having to sit down and dissect the lyrics. This is one of those records that you don't have to look at real densely. It's just something that you can enjoy without focusing on the lyrics a lot. Now, with that said, I do like the lyrics in the hook a lot. It's catchy and definitely one of the reasons that pulled me into this record. Now, for my least favorite on the EP is not a whole song, but just a verse. It's Nicki Minaj on Anybody. She says, "Why don't you act like a Hoffman and go get the dustin'?" That line right there really just ruined the entire verse. Even if you exclude it though, the whole verse from Nicki is not that good. It's not that great. Coming off the 2 singles that she just put out, this one is definitely the most disappointing thing I've heard from her this week. I just feel like her verse on Anybody is your typical, I'm the queen, I'm the best, what else? I'm gonna turn heads and that these haters can't see me. Like, that's the verse that you get on Anybody, and it just doesn't work when you've heard it over and over again. And then you fill it up with a few bad punchlines like the Dustin Hoffman one. For what it is, Hear No Evil is a decent listen. There is a song and a half on here that I think are listened to a lot more. Like I mentioned, Nicki Minaj verse, not really feeling it, but the rest of Anybody is good. I like it. Thug was going off. It's probably my favorite part, my favorite Thug part on the EP. And then Up featuring Lil Uzi Vert. A 3-track EP is hard to satisfy fans. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't know that 3 tracks is enough. It's like when you get to like maybe 5 or 6 songs, then you're like, okay, this is good. It's like 20 minutes or so, and it's like the perfect length for an EP. 3 songs is just kind of like underneath as much, in terms of what you want. I think it's rare that there's EPs under 5 songs that I really enjoy a lot. I think the last one that I can remember is Wale's It's Complicated. But before that, I don't know. So I like that Young Thug is doing this campaign, Hear No Evil. He's honoring his deaf brother with the Sign video for anybody. It's great awareness. And it makes me wonder what Thug's next moves are. He's someone who's always shrouded in mystery. You don't know what Young Thug is going to do. Especially after he releases one project. You're like, okay, is the debut album coming next? Is it more music that's going to relate to the Hear No Evil type of campaign that he's doing? Or is this just something, quick and simple that he wanted to do? What is Young Thug going to do next? We don't know. But all we can do is wait and see. So those are my thoughts on Young Thug's Hear No Evil EP. After you listen to this one, I want to know what you think about it in the comment section below. And then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter at SermonsDomain. Check out some of my content. There's tons and tons of content, more reviews, interviews, discussions, you name it. As always, thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate your time. And until next time, peace.